Hello, good people of YouTube. It's Chronon bringing you another after-the-fact commentary, is what I like to call it, because obviously it happens after the fact. And yeah, this one the recording got messed up a little bit. It didn't start until a little bit into the first round, just issues with the PS4 share button. But this is actually the first video I'm recording on, or that I'm doing the. Okay, sorry. That I'm using iMovie to edit. So yeah, I actually exported it to a USB and then downloaded it onto my computer and put it into iMovie. So hopefully I'll be able to make some nice videos from here on out using that. It's a nice idea that my friend Invisible Predator had, and it works. It seems to work really well. But yeah, here you're watching a 1v1 GB SnD match, best of one, against this guy, and this guy was 4-0. So he's a pretty good, tough competition, and I saw him there and kind of got frustrated because I lagged back a step, and this was on his host. But I picked him up anyway. Might have been bad for him too to just see me lag back like that. But yeah, get a nice easy defuse, and here you're gonna see me be a bit of a bad sport. The reason for me coming over here and shooting his body is because when I was trying to join his lobby, he actually spammed me with invites, and typically, like, you send 2 or 3, that's fine. But this guy spammed me so bad that I was still receiving the invites like 30 or 45 seconds into the first round. So as you can see, I got a really slow jump because I was barely out of spawn when you saw me die at the end of that first round, and that was wise because I was waiting for those to go out so I could listen better, and I didn't want to do anything until I could hear pretty well, because it makes a sound every time. I can probably turn it off somehow, but for the most part I kind of need it so that I know when I get messages, friend requests, etc. But yeah, this guy was pretty good. He was 4-0 like I said, and I'm running my class setup. I guess this is a nice thing to talk about for GBs actually, is for this 1v1 GB, my class setup this match was the M8, ELO, stock, and long barrel. I just can't find the space to use quick draw on it because I don't like using that primary gunfighter slot, because it takes 2 slots just to put on 1 attachment. But yeah, so yeah, I need to find a spot for quick draw because that seems crucial, but I haven't yet. But the perks I'm using are, or I'm using an RK5 as well, as you've probably seen it by now. And then I'm using Overclock, Fast Hands, Dead Silence, and Blast Suppressor. Blast Suppressor and Dead Silence seem like things you absolutely need for GBs. I guess Blast Suppressor is not 100,000% necessary, but I really do like to have it so I can move as freely as I can. Like, I don't like feeling restricted, and I just like the freedom of movement those perks give you. So I like to run those. Probably changes around a little bit. This is pretty much my default setup for 1v1s, 2v2s, and 3v3s, or it's one of the classes I use. So yeah, that's the type of player I am. I don't know what that says about me, but that's the type of player I am in GBs. And yeah, I've noticed with 1v1s, they're really tough to master. I'm really working on my 1v1 skills. Actually, it's been a while since I played one, but I played one earlier today against like a 13-3 guy, and I accidentally made it a best of 3 match rather than a best of 1, because I don't really like doing 1v1s as a best of 3 because it's just so much time to spend like only playing one person, and I lost that one 2-1. He decimated me first map because I just was not ready to play today because it was my very first, like, I had just popped the disc in and hopped into the match, and it was a 1v1 against a 13-3 guy. But I was not ready, and I got decimated 6-1 first map that match. But map 2, I had a nice 6-2 or 6-3 victory, and then map 3 was pretty close. I think I lost 6-4 or 6-3. And yeah, I need to figure it out because a lot of people push super hard, which seems to make sense because you get a lot of map information when you do that. And here I get active camo, which you'll see come into effect really soon. But yeah, when you push really hard, you can get a lot of map information, and unless their timing on you is just impeccable, it kind of just makes the timing for you better because it's more likely that you'll know where they're at because they haven't been where you are yet. You know what I mean? Like, if you go through the right lane and wrap it around, wrap their spawn and go to the other bomb site like on this map, you kind of know that they've been wandering middle, and then, like, based on what you've seen from them other rounds, you can make a pretty good guesstimate of where they'll be, and that's so crucial for search and destroy because you just got to get that one kill, and that's it. Like, that's all it takes. And here I saw a shadow, so I flickered back. And I got a nice one burst on him. Pretty lucky play here, honestly. I just played it slow that round because I had been hitting him pretty hard. And I figured eventually he would cross back through this left lane. And yeah, I caught him looking the exact opposite direction. He was not expecting that at all. But yeah, Overclock is a really great perk for Search and Destroy because if you guys didn't know, the multiplier for specialists, so on average, like, active camo takes like 3 minutes and 18 seconds, I think it is, to charge up for like TDM. But there's different multipliers for different modes, and I'll describe those to you right now. Actually, wait, hold on. Here you see me have a really nice use of active camo, even in the midst of some horrible lag. But, yeah, the multipliers for it are different for each mode, but for Search and Destroy, you take that time, like 3 minutes and 18 seconds, and multiply it by 3.38. So it ends up being like about 10 minutes to charge up for you, or maybe even a little bit more. But every time you score 100 points, every 100 points of score docks 24 seconds off your charge time. But with Overclock, the time it takes for your specialist to charge up is 25% faster. So here I almost wall run off them. I almost get some cheese, but I saved myself. But yeah, so it's a really nice perk to use for sure, and I would definitely recommend it. Afterburner is a big perk. Flak Jacket's good in select situations, but I like to just pull that out when I know an RC is coming. Pretty much, that's pretty much the only time I do, unless they're nading just like really well. Then I just pretty much stick with Overclock or Afterburner at this point. And with an M8 out, since you play a little slower when you're using an AR, I figure Overclock is a great perk because you'll tend to survive longer, and that extra time survived is just more important for you because you get more specialist like charge out of it. And yeah, so then I go up 5-2 here, or I follow the 5 and 2 up here. Because he caught me planting bomb. I heard his footsteps coming. That's why I hopped off the bomb really quick. But in hindsight, I probably should have stayed on it, just to get that lightning strike. Because I know he was probably going to let me plant so that he could work towards his RC car. But a lightning strike could have been really good there, just because of that ping it gives you. So yeah, this round, or as you can tell from the time of the video, it's coming to a close really soon. And yeah, there you go. It's over now. He dashboarded out of frustration, I'm pretty sure. And actually, this match got disputed. I wanted to say that earlier, but it got disputed. So I had to upload that last clip as an unlisted video, just as proof to show that I won the match. So anyways, if you guys liked the video, please leave a like. Feedback in the comments is always appreciated, especially if you really like these 1v1s. Definitely let me know in the comments, because I don't know how much fun they are to watch. And yeah, subscribe for more content. Thanks for watching, everyone, and I'll see you next time.